Folks, obviously the income examples discussed are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication. Since we want to help you make an informed decision, we've gone above and beyond with our income disclosure document. If you want to see the average earnings, please visit the page at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php.
Or July, June of 2010.
Right.
That's when I started marketing.
How'd you get so good at writing blogs?
Network marketing. Well, it's one of my talents. Here's the thing. And this is the truth about anybody. This is one thing that everybody's got to realize. This is very important, really, is that you've got talents that I don't have. Okay, you've got talents that I don't have. You've got talents that I don't have. And in that, I can learn from you. And then there's certain things that just naturally I'm very good at. Okay, for me, writing is one of them. Okay, I'll be doing some stuff in the in the prosperity team mastermind training, talking about some copywriting, writing different things like that. Well, I'm going to be upfront and honest with people. There's going to be maybe one or two people in the room. Actually, in that space, because it's all because of the caliber of people that'll be there. There might be 5 or 10, all right? But nobody should be try to be oh, I want to write copy like him unless they have that talent, right? Your talent might be SEO, or it might be understanding advertising or how to track. You know what I mean? And taking what it is that you do and what you're good at is what's going to take you to the top, not what I do. And of course, as leaders, what we're trying to do is put together systems where you can use our talents and utilize that, and then add your own on top of it, and then come out with the best formula for you. None of us could ever give you a how-to. Anybody that's here this weekend looking for a how-to they're gonna be pissed.
They're gonna be upset. What the hell?
I want this secret strategy. What are the leaders talking about behind doors? We tell stories and joke around. That's pretty much what we do. You know what I mean? And we all have our individual talents, and so it's gonna be your mix. It's gonna bring it.
Awesome.
You have certain skill sets, you have certain things that you can teach somebody else. If somebody has known you for any more than say 2 years, all of a sudden you're a friend. So what you're going to try to teach me how to do this internet stuff. You're going to try to teach me how I can get up to $10,000 in funding, and I can do it within 7 days. You're going to teach me how to do that. Yeah, right.
I know you.
Right, I know you. You can't do that. So a lot of times people don't listen. So what I actually wanted to do is cut a video with you. I'm actually anybody who's gone through that training that I did, and I can't tell you the number of people that have told me, Scott, thanks to you, I was able to get all in within just a few days, and I never could before. Thanks to that training, it opened my mind to the possibilities. And so what I wanted to actually do is get some people who's had success, any amount of success from that, just build out some different testimonials to put into that video, just to show more social proof that it is possible. Record this so I can just what now? I'm sorry.
Well, Tony, I haven't. Scott. Yeah.
All right. So just let me know when you're.
Want somebody to hold a cup?
You've already checked.
Is it comfortable?
Be sipping on that.
It's my comfort.
Ain't taking my.
I have to do. Are you recording right now? Okay. See, this is what we call a pattern interrupt.
Oh,
there you go.
In video, okay.
Catches your attention.
Yeah, it catches your attention. Well, you guys, we're down here. I just stepped in some gum. There's another pattern. There's another pattern interrupt. So we're down here in Denver, and I've been approached by several different people within our team that said that they've had some really good success with one specific video that I recorded, and it's actually in our system and available to everybody who's in our team. And you went through that, and I've had several different people actually on the way over here from a bus shuttle. The person's like, oh my gosh, I got all in because of that training that you did. It opened up my mind.
you know? It takes a lot of balls to do something like this, doesn't it?
As a matter of fact, the balls seem to be showing, Mr.
I'm not talking about these balls, Dave. Damn.
You know, people don't know, early in the night, I might be a mild-mannered internet marketer. But come 2 in the morning, we punch wussies in the face. And I remember walking into an event very similar to this. I was living at... Over $1 million, guys.
Give him a round of applause. A lot of times, really, it takes, and we were just talking about this, of course I'm not going to say any names because I really believe that all companies are great, and the thing that sets us apart from everybody else is the fact that we lift people up whether they're here or not, when in most companies, it takes sometimes decades for this, guys. It takes sometimes decades for this. So give these guys a round of applause one more time.
Daniel's a college kid, and he starts blogging. Blogs for 3 months and quits. But before he quit, come up here, brother. Paul Hutchins. What's the name of here? Here, can you just set your sandals up here real quick, just barefoot for me? It's a sacred space. It feels good. I know it did. You gotta crack the knuckles too. Right. You making how much?
20,000 a month.
20,000 a month? Yeah. And who's your biggest leader that you sponsored?
Justin Verengio.
So he was with me and he came to the meetings and I just kept having a dream. I remember the first meeting I went to, it was in my parents' house up in Alaska that I did with Chris. I invited him and this other guy there, and I got up in front of a whiteboard and I said, let's show you how we're gonna build the dream. And I showed the plan for the next 2 hours and you got in with that other guy, right? But we didn't succeed, right? But I kept fighting. And when I started succeeding, right, he'd been my friend, my best friend since like 2006 or something, right? I just can't help being friends with him. It's his beautiful blue eyes. So when I made $12,000 in a night 3 months after being online, first phone call I made, right, Chris. And I drove over to his house in my parents' car, like this, because I'd been up for like a week straight, right? And I had my laptop, my $150 laptop I had bought off of eBay, right? And it was almost out of batteries, so I was breaking the speed limit. And I was wearing a tie-dye shirt I'd been wearing for 3 days straight with no sleep. And it smelled like the hotels in Vegas that are dirty. Right? I've been wearing the same underwear for 3 days, the same shorts for 3 days, and my hair was like this and my eyes were crazy. And I drove over to Chris Rushlow's house, and I walked in and he... And I said, I gotta show you something, and I walked up and I set my computer down and I hit refresh on my email and you just learned a commission was coming in. Remember?
Yeah.
When your friends don't want to get in, it changes when your inbox fills with commissions.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Because all of a sudden, he looks at this and he says, what the fuck are you? Changes the conversation a little bit, doesn't it? But he gets involved with me a few years ago, right? Now, those 3 years, 3.5 years, he's been on my team. I've been talking about sponsoring 2 people a day for how long?
The whole time.
Right? How often has that changed?
Never.
How often have I said to stop blogging?
Never.
Right. How many times have I gotten on a webinar and repeated the same information
I can't count that high.
Okay. How many days in the last 3.5 years have you known me where you've actually been able to check where I've sponsored 2 people or more into whatever company I was in?
Every day.
Every single day for how long?
3 years.
Yeah, right?
About 2.5, 3 years.
Since I went over to your house smelling like poo,